First thing we need to talk about when we use a ruler is we need to make sure that you recognize that this is the place to start. Look at this. We have a initial line here. A lot of you are going to this part and it's throwing off your measurement. So always start at the first line. Line it up as good as you can. And then when we get to this section here, I've been trying to think about how to simplify this, so let's count the sixteenths. We know there are 16 lines between, or well, there's 15. 15 lines between 1 and 2, where if you have 16 sixteenths, you're at the next inch. So you simply count these lines first to figure out what's happening. And if you look right here, we are not quite at either one of these lines, so we're going to have to estimate to a 32nd. So the first thing we do is we count these lines between the 1 and the 2, and you count across here, and you see you have 13 sixteenths, but we need to add 30 seconds, 1/132nd to it. So we'll start with 13 sixteenths, and we're going to change that to 30 seconds so we can add it. So we double both the top and the bottom, 26 30-seconds plus 1/32nd, and that's going to give us 27 30-seconds. All right, but we also need to keep in mind we've got a 1 inch, so our final answer is 1 and 27 30-seconds. That is the accurate measurement for that number. That is our answer. Let's look at another one. We make sure we're lined up at the 0 mark on the ruler, and then we look at where we're at. So we're at 4 and a little bit further, so we count the number of sixteenths. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to make sure that we are reduced as far as we can. So 4 sixteenths. That simplifies. Let's see, you can divide 4 by 4 and get 1, and 16 by 4 and get 4. So that's 1/4. So we are going to include this number plus the 1/4. So our final answer is 4 and 1/4. That is our answer in inches. For this one, we need to count a little past the 2. So we're going to count the sixteenths from here. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sixteenths, but a little more. So we're going to convert and add 1/32nd to 7 sixteenths. So 7 sixteenths, we convert that to 30 seconds. So we double the top and the bottom. 14 30-seconds plus 1/32nd. And that's going to give us 15 30-seconds, but we also have to account for the 2 here. So it's 2 and 15 30-seconds. That's how you do these rounding to, or identifying the most accurate number you can with these rulers. So if it's not directly on the line, go to the nearest 32nd.